Now you should be working on your solving two-step equations independent practice, and I am here just to give you a little bit of help. So the first problem says, which is the correct value for p in the following equations? So we are going to take our p value and so this case is 2.7. We're going to plug it in for p, okay? So I have 15.5 times 2.7 minus 13.9, okay? So I'm going to go over here and do my multiplication because I need to multiply first. 15.5 times 2.7, 5 times 7 is 35, 5 times 7 is 35, 36, 37, 38, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to put a 0. 2 times 5 is 10, 10, 11, and 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3. I'm going to add them up. 5, sorry, I don't know why it does that. 8, 1, and 4. 2 numbers to the right of the decimal, 2 numbers to the right of the decimal here. So I have 41.85 minus 13.9. So of course when I'm adding and subtracting decimals, I'm going to make sure, wow, I totally changed the order of those numbers. Crazy. 41.85 minus 13.90. And again, sorry, this is going crazy. Okay, you guys are probably already done subtracting by now, thank goodness. Okay, 5 minus 0 is 5. I need to borrow 0. 18 minus 9 is 9. Again, I'm going to borrow, that's a 3. Darn it, 10 minus 3 is 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. So I have 27.95. Does that match negative 55.75? Well, no. In fact, it does not match, okay? So that means it is not correct, and we're going to go ahead and try our other value for p. So now we're going to plug in negative 2.7 in for our p. Okay, so now we have 15.5 times negative 2.7 minus 13.9. So even when I multiply, it'll be the same, but it'll be a negative number, right? So I have negative 41.85, and I subtract 13.9. Well, we think back to the beginning of the year. When we have a negative, we don't subtract, we add the opposite. So I'm going to do my boom, boom. Okay, so now same sign or different sign? Same sign, add and keep. So I'm going to do 41.85 plus 13.90. 5, 9 plus 8 is 17, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and keep the sign, so negative 55.75. So the value that makes the statement true is p equals negative 2.7. All right, let's keep on going. Okay, so the next problems, numbers 2 through the end of the page, there is an equation bank at the bottom of your paper, and you can use that to help you kind of write the equation, and then you must solve it as well. So we are choosing the appropriate equation and then solving it. So let's start with this problem. It says Juan bought a shirt that was on sale for $3 less than half of the original price. He paid $17. What was the original price? So I want to know the original price. It was on sale for $3 less than. So that means I'm taking $3 off, right? So minus 3, half of the original price. So half is 1/2 of the original price. Well, look at there. That's what I'm looking for. So 1/2 X, right? $3 off, okay? So you can write it in either order. I can either do -3 plus 1/2 X, or I can do 1/2 X minus 3, and then what he actually paid, so it equals $17. Okay, so this one has 1/2. Oopsies, that's supposed to have an X. Crazy me, sorry. It should be this equation right there. So now that we chose our equation, we're going to go ahead and solve it. So of course, to solve an equation, we draw a line down our equal sign. I circle the variable and what's stuck to it because I have to get rid of anything else on this side of the equal sign. So I need to get rid of -3, so I'm going to do the opposite operation. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So now I have 1/2 X equals 20. So my next step is then going to be, I need to get X by itself, okay? So to undo multiplication, I'm going to divide. If there's ever a fraction here, you're just going to go ahead and multiply by the reciprocal. That's how you divide by a fraction. So those cancel, and I'm going to multiply by 2/1. So X equals 20 times 2, X equals 40. Okay? Each time we do an equation, we're going to make sure that we substitute it in and check our work. So 1/2 times 40 minus 3. So 1/2 of 40 is $20. $20 minus $3 is 17. And that is correct. All right, this next problem says Daphne gave away 3 more than half of her apples. She gave away 17 apples in all. How many did she have originally? So we want to know how many apples she had originally. It says she gave away, okay, 3 more than. So 3 more than is plus 3. 3 more than half of her apples. So half of her apples. She gave away a total of 17, okay? All right, so I know that we get confused with gave away, and you guys are going to tell me this is negative, right? So if we take how much she had to start with, right, minus, it says she gave away half of her apples, 3 more than half is how much she gave away. So we're taking away how much she has now. So it's basically asking for her new total. So in this case, we are not using negatives. So we're saying she gave away 3 more than half of her apples. So she gave away half of her apples, right? So 1/2 of what she originally had. And she actually gave away 3 more than that. And the amount that she gave away, including the 3 more, is 17. So if you put the X where it's supposed to be, because I have a typo, that is your correct equation. So now it is up to you to go ahead and solve for the value of X. Okay, so the next problem says Molly bought 6 pairs of pants. She had a coupon for $12 off of the off the total before tax. If her total came out to be $150 before tax, what is X, the price of each pair of pants? So we want to know X, the price of each pair of pants. We know her total is $150, right? She bought 6 pairs of pants and she had, 6 pairs of pants and she had a coupon, right, for $12 off. So I am taking $12 away from however much it cost, okay? And the total is going to end up being $150. And she bought 6 pairs of pants. We want to know the price for each pair of pants. So that means I'm multiplying X times 6. So 6 pairs of pants times the cost of each pair of pants minus the $12 coupon equals $150. So that is this equation right there. And now it is up to you to solve it. Make sure that you substitute your value in for X so that you can check your work. All right. Good luck. Make sure you ask if you have any questions, guys. It's very important before we move on to, let's see, what are we doing tomorrow? I think we're starting inequalities tomorrow. So, or we're practicing equations tomorrow. Sorry. Then we'll move on to inequalities. So ask for help.